What's up? Let's get into it. Okay, y'all gonna hear the mic the whole time when I'm doing this. I ain't even know how I'm gonna do this, but let's just try this out.
The fact that women generally, in terms of preference to men, I respect the fact though that it's not bias. I respect the fact that it's fair game. And what I mean by that is that a guy who feels like he always gets the short end of the stick, never goes his way. On one hand, he might develop a hate, a resentment for women, or women are my enemy. We've all heard men who talk like that.
Yeah.
But then there are some men who go, do you know what? If I took a bit better care of myself or improved my social standing, improved my income, like women are not so biased that like just because I never used to have them things, when I become that, they're not going to hold it against me that I never used to have that. I'm now going to get treated as a man who has those things.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
So it seemed like basically dude said, basically saying a man with social status and stuff compared to a man who don't have social status and don't have money, don't bring value. Because as a man, you have to bring value to become respected, to be respected and loved. So basically, as a woman, because women only love men for what you can provide. So if you provide something, for example, if you have a lot of money and you have a lot of like status and stuff, like people know you and stuff, like you get around more, like you have like or I guess you could say towards you, where people can understand you in a certain way, people will respect you, and women can see that, so they will kind of respect you in a weird way. That's how it kind of makes sense to you. If that can kind of make sense to you, they would respect you more compared to a man who does not have that. For example, who would be a homeless man, then everybody would be looking at this person as something wrong with him because he done something in the past or something happened to him, and he had gotten into that life. I guess you can say it like that. Not to make it seem like his life is horrible though. Tough.
I love the fact that women...
When he's only tough with women...
Because you're trying to play me, that's why we're here. Look, you don't have to...
I love the fact that
Women, we release a chemical during sex when we orgasm that attaches us to that guy. That's why girls always go back to the best sex of their life.
See, this makes sense because when you have intercourse with a woman, she has feelings for you. That's why women are emotional. So that's why when a girl cheats on you, it's worse, because when they cheat on you, they physically they had to get an emotional attachment to that dude in order for them to cheat on you. When a dude cheat, that nigga just trying to bust. So it's like, it's different when a dude cheat versus a girl. That's why it's different. But they don't want to understand that because they don't care about men. So they're not going to understand that. But that's like literally why. But what she was just saying makes a lot of sense, because when women have intercourse, well, when they have an emotional connection with the dude, in order for that to happen, they want to get something out of him, or they're trying to have like emotional connection, which obviously that's the same thing. Well, it's not, but in a weird way, I don't know how to describe it. But they basically they want to have like an emotional connection with him they're going to have an emotional connection with that person in order for that person to even get close. And it depends. That's just how it is. You dig her out till she busts, and that's just like that, honestly. So what she said makes complete sense.
No matter, like, it doesn't matter what the hell he did, she's coming back if that was the best sex of her life.
Look at her. She grinning because she knows it's true. Because it probably happened to her one day, and she know that. A lot of girls know that. That's why when a girl have a lot of bodies, you don't never marry them. They say 6 to 9 is yellow, 10 and up is red, and like 1 to I think it was like 5 is green. That's the girl you want to marry, 1 to 5, because she ain't been through less bodies. But even if she got like 5, I still say that's bad. I personally think it'd be like 1 to like 2 or 3. I ain't trying to put I'm not gonna put my sexual, I guess my sex, well, I don't know how you could, information, I just say that, yeah, sex information out, because it's my information. But for me personally, if it would have come to it and I had the option to choose, I would take somebody that is that is low, like around me. But I'm not gonna tell you what mine is. But I would say they are like maybe from 1 to like 3 or something, because I don't want somebody that's been ran through. Because then when I with that person, because man, when we have intercourse with a girl, we try to keep them because we can't get girls as easily. Most of us can't. That's why you see a man, he doesn't try to cheat. Men that be cheating are the ones who can get girls a lot. So for a man to even get a girl, it's an accomplishment. And for a man to have a lot of girls, it's a really big accomplishment. That's why we look up to dudes like that. Even though they just do it. It's like if they cheating, listen. But if you doing it and it's like a good thing, you're not settling down and you get like a hoes, bro. It's a good thing, bro. We look at them as like a king, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I do anyway. Because if I was like a person like Andrew Tate who got all this money and status and stuff, I look up to dude. I ain't gonna say he like a god or nothing, because he probably have made flaws too. Obviously, everybody do. He ain't perfect. Nobody is, but I mean, he got stuff that I would like to have in my life, and I'm going grinding for him every day, just like I'm doing now. So, man, it's a lot, bro.
Right?
So toxic.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So this is what I'm saying. Men and women cheating is different, because to men it's nothing. To women, it's we release a hormone they don't. So if a woman cheats, she doesn't love you. If a man cheats, he still can. I'm not saying to accept cheating, but I'm just saying it's different. Women, the same traits that make the hero make him the villain. And so the reason, like, a lot of girls, there are girls that stay for years with a man that abused them, and you're thinking, like, why on earth would you do that? Well, a lot of times they don't mention that she was also abusing him too.
Yeah, see, this is the thing right here. So when I had this happen, not to me, because I just seen this. I never had physically assaulted or gotten assaulted, but I've seen like this on Instagram before. This is my first time ever seeing this. Me, I was a simp back then. I ain't no simp right now, boy a red pill, boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fully red pill because I ain't out there experiencing it. But I took that shit in, you feel me? I ain't black pill that's just gonna sit there and let a girl come to you. You gotta go out there and talk to the girls, bro. But I've seen like this happen. Like she just now said, like girls, they be abusing. Some girls, they do abuse dudes. They just not gonna tell you because they don't take accountability. So they're not gonna tell you what's actually going on. They just gonna tell you for what the dude was doing. But really, they could be doing something, and they're not gonna tell you because they want you to be on their side. So they make the dude look bad to try to make themselves feel good in a weird way. Which, if that's weird, then I don't know how the best way to describe it. But that's literally, that's like I guess that's the best way I can describe it though.
Because most abusive relationships are mutual. A lot of times but you wonder, like, why is she staying? Well, it's because she knows that if he can beat me up, he can protect me. The same.
I mean, when she just said right there, she said beat her up, that means she can protect you. I mean, I don't know how that describes him as protecting you, because you, like, I ain't trying to be mean, but like, you a girl, and it's stated facts that men are mentally, or physically, not mentally, but well, some are mentally, but we are physically stronger than you. We're going to be stronger than you. Even if you work out, we're still stronger than you. You just gotta accept that. So it's like, I don't know how you could, like, you be a relationship, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go by what I'm saying. You can listen to it if you want. If you want a day to do this for hitting on you, that's your fault. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I don't see how you can think that's protecting you. It'd be different if he was like fighting, protecting, like trying to show off. I don't know. That's just weird to me. Beating on a girl. I don't know. I can't get that out of my head. That ain't my relationship. So I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Traits that make the guy.
Generally speaking, a man has to create his own value.
Yes.
Whereas a beautiful woman has that intrinsic value just by being there. Like, I could drive past a beautiful girl at a bus stop and still like be like rah and want to chat to her. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if a guy is sitting at a bus stop, no matter what you look like, the girl driving past ain't looking at you the same. Do you know what I mean? Generally speaking, a man has to create.
And see, that's what I was talking about earlier. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. See, that's why it's like, as a man, you have to focus on yourself, bro. Stop worrying about these others, bro. Focus on yourself, bro. You over here simping and stuff. Keep watching the Corn Hub and then going on Instagram and steady liking and sending messages and saying she pretty, all this. If it's family, it's one thing, bro. But I don't even do that to my own family. I don't follow, like, bro, I only follow my mama and my sister and my brother, bro. Like, bro, and I don't even have, I deleted Instagram, bro. I ain't been on that crap in what, about 2 years, bro. I don't play no Fortnite. I ain't been on Instagram 2 years. I don't eat go Corn Hub, bro. I don't be doing none of that, bro. I'm trying to focus on, been focusing and trying to focus on myself, become a better man, better, I guess, okay, I can't even think of the word. I'm trying to become the better version of myself. Yeah. So I ain't focusing on these girls, bro, cause the real girl, that's good, I guess you could say, cause there's no such thing as true as soulmate. So I could just say the girl that's good for you, she's gonna come eventually. If not, you can go find one there where since they got apparently some. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna say that because that girl probably just made that up. But she was talking about the girls are the most or more girls in the world than men. She probably made it up. I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up. But if that is the case, then it's a hell of girls out here, bro. You can go to another state, get your go on airplane, get your stuff going. Cause the girls in the West ain't worth it anyway. And I'm in the West. I ain't got no money, so I can't leave. When I get some money, I might leave. I ain't trying to stay in here. That's why they said. I mean, that's all another YouTuber who said. He was like, when you get your money, bro, just leave, bro. Cause there's a lot of people that's gonna try to hold you back. And that's from your state. They don't like seeing you when you move on. Anyways, they don't like when you move. You a higher level than them. People don't like that in general when they was around you. So, and I was like, man, that makes sense because I used to have people that I would talk to, but I don't really talk to people like that. I ain't really never did anyways, but unless it was like a thing, but like it was like just to talk to them because I'm there. You don't really hang around people. Like they're saying, man create his own value, and we're not born with values because you're pretty. You create babies. You pretty. Like what you want? What more do you want, bro? Man, come into it, man, bro. Girls don't care how you look, bro. They only date you because you have something. You can create something. You got something that they need, so they're gonna be with you. And it's just straight facts. Like, bro, maybe I said something that is wrong. I could have, but I'm standing by what I said, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, bro, you're gonna have to accept that, man. Because it's what I said. I may not be right, and I may not be wrong. Then I may be right, then I may be wrong. It is what it is. But that's just how it is, bro. You have to create your value as a man, and that's just like it is. You see when you know, and I don't even know. I've just like you gotta think about it in a weird way. Like when a man has a kid with a woman, right? For example, man has a kid with a woman and he leaves the kid. Well, the person he's gonna blame is the man because obviously he had the kid with the woman, but he left because he was just trying to smash. But you gotta think about it like this: the girl probably wanted to have a kid with him. Or I could be wrong. Now maybe she didn't want to have a kid with him, but if she did want to have a kid with him, it's a different story. Because then she forcefully had a kid with him to try to keep him around, and he didn't want to stay around. He wanted to go, so he dipped. Then there's child support, and she probably did that. Then when she probably didn't, ain't gonna sit there and say I'm independent, and then gonna wish he wasn't about 5 years later. But you independent, so stay that way. You can go ahead and be independent on them bills too. But and then women create that value. Men are born with value. No, men have to create value. Women are born with value. Wrong thing. Switch it up. But yeah, man, it's just how it is, and you gotta go out there and do hard work to be able to bring value in your life as a man. Women are born with it. That's why you see a pretty girl, like he just said earlier, you look at her like, dang, because you know you want her. But guess what? She ain't gonna want you. You ain't got nothing, and it's just that simple. That's why. So you can get other girls. That'll make her want you. But don't never settle. Because then you're showing that you soft inside. Don't settle.
In practice, though, the reason why a lot of women are single is because there's 80% of the women going for the top 20% of men. Mm-hmm. Because if a man...
Because it ain't worth it. Straight up, Ain't nothing else she got to say. I ain't listening to nothing else she got to say because Brian ain't worth it anyway. We're going to scroll to the next one after this. All I'm going to say is that's straight facts. Look at the other dudes out here. They got money, they got status, they got other hoes. All those three things is what every man want. Then on top of that, the girls only go for those dudes. Hey, don't that make sense? Make it make sense, bro. You can't make this shit up, man. You really can't make it up, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Bro, you just can't, bro. Let's say, for example, bro. Okay, let's say, let's think of somebody that's famous. Yeah, you should think of a famous movie star, or as a male famous movie star. And let's say take out all the hoes he be pulling, right? Or he probably has a girl, or maybe he don't have no hoes. But he probably, let's say Future, okay. So dude got like what, about 12, 13 baby mamas, bro? What the fuck, bro? Nigga be slanging all day on phone. But they ain't got illa kids, bro. Be slanging, he be busting them cheeks in. He be dismantling the kitty and leave the city. That boy be gone. But so nigga got all these heroes. He ain't selling it for none of them. Nigga ain't gonna never settle for none of them. What do you say? She belong to the streets.
It's often like women want the freedom and they want the benefits that come with old order. So they want like the traditional men, the guys that pay for anything, but we're not traditional women. So we're not virgins anymore. We're not young anymore when we get married. And so it's like we take away the things that men value.
And they do that because they don't care about you. They don't care about men. No. Because if they did, they would be trying to satisfy you. Not going out, I'm not saying they'll be bouncing on you just from looking at you from 5 minutes with the first seeing you. But they'll be actually trying to take care of me, and they don't. They don't care about what you got to do, what you got to think of. No. So why care about what they got to think of? Focus on yourself. And then when they come, it's your decision to make whether you want to dismantle the kitty and leave the city, or you want to settle down, because at the end of the day, she still belongs to the streets when the next man come with a bigger car than yours, or a more expensive car than yours.
While offering, like, we require more and offer less. It's often like women want the freedom.
But look, I remember there was a Dave Chappelle skit. Dave Chappelle said, "Men don't buy nice cars because they like nice cars. They buy nice cars because they know women like nice cars."
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, and because I like nice cars, but I wouldn't buy it for them. I would buy it because I like it. Like, bro, what? I would buy a Lambo if I could because I like a Lambo. Like, my dream car, well, it's probably not no more. But it used to be a Lamborghini Veneto, if I said it right. And I have a toy version of that, a Hot Wheel version of it. I had that thing since I was like 7 years old, but that was 11 years ago. That's my favorite car, bro. Probably is to this day still. If it ain't that, it's Dominic's Toretto Mustang 1970s Charger with the triple intake and custom rims, all black. Yes, sir. Tinted windows. I like that. If that ain't it, bro, then who knows? It could be an IR8, Audi R8, golden, wide body. Who knows what it is? Never really would know. That don't mean I'm doing it for a girl. I do it because I like the car. Some men do it for girls because they know that's the only way they can get a girl. Because girls like social status. They like to see social status. They like to see if you have money. They don't know if you can provide them with anything. So if you have those type of things, then them dudes know that. Then they know that a girl gonna want them. And why you see so many people with Dodges, they had these Dodges, these Chargers, Red Eyes, Hellcats, Scat Packs, then Lambos, Corvettes, Porsches, Mercedes, Audis, G-Wagons. Like, bro, you see so many expensive cars, like, cause they know the girls like that. And you don't see them a lot. Like, I don't want to say where I'm at, but where I'm at, bro, I don't see it like that. I seen like I only seen one Lambo, and like I seen two Lambos in my entire lifetime in person. But on the phone, obviously, and I see a lot on the phone, but I only seen like two with my actual eyes, like right, like I can actually get out and touch them. And I seen one McLaren, and I actually have a picture of seeing the McLaren. Took a picture right standing beside the McLaren. I actually could have got inside of the McLaren. If only I did, but I ain't want to be try to be rude or nothing. So I never asked that dude if I can get inside his McLaren. But if I really wanted to, I could have asked him though, cause he was like he was actually in the same area as me. Like we was going to the same place anyways. So I could have actually got in the McLaren if he would have let me, but he probably wouldn't. So you never know. So that's why I ain't asked him. I probably should have though, cause he probably would have let me. But it's just like, bro, girls know we all know, bro. Girls like, if you got money, bro, it's simple, bro. You got money, you got social status, bro. You got information, you get respect, bro, from girls and regular people, and just in general. You gonna get more respect. People going to look at you and aspire. Like that Floyd Mayweather, the boy got all that money, boy. That's because he boxed, bro. Dude boxed though, nigga old, but he still be boxing though. Cause when he beat Logan Paul, the nigga had all that money, bro. He trying to make like what, 100 million from that fight. And all he did was beat up a YouTuber. Like, dang, boy, you ain't got nothing but YouTubers fighting. That's just crazy. They bringing the sport back, according to what some of them professional boxers say. Cause I ain't really never focus on boxing. Obviously, UFC, for a matter of the name, or hear about Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali, like them are legends. But I don't know any other boxers. But you'll be like Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Don't they make YouTube videos? And they just stopped. Why they stopped? I don't know. And I don't know what they do besides make YouTube videos. They ain't nothing else but YouTubers. So I don't know what else they do. So that's how I look at it. I don't really care, in my opinion. So
the court system by design is a business. If a woman is more likely to get legal aid, that is coming out of our tax money. If you work, that's your tax money. Men are less likely to get legal aid, thus they pay for it. It's a business transaction. The court system.
I don't really know much about that, so I can't really speak on that a lot. But what I am gonna say is that the government benefits women more than men, and it's literally straight facts. You can have your girl can literally put you on child support, literally without even knowing anything about you besides your name. And I mean, it's honestly sad, and honestly, you can't do nothing about it, because we don't have the right to sit there and say no, we don't want to pay child support for a kid that isn't ours. Women already be tricking dudes to making them take care of a kid that ain't even theirs, and you won't find out. That's why when you get a girl, bro, you need to ask her. You don't even need to ask her. Do a DNA test before you sign that thing, boy. Because when you sign that thing, you get your whole life away. You can't erase your name off of that, boy. If you can, then you might as well do it. But if you can't, bro, which you probably can't do, bro, don't sign that crap, bro. I don't care, bro. I do not care, bro. Like, we do not care, bro. Like, we do not care. You better go ahead and ask for that DNA test. Even if you know it's your kid 100%, you still ask, because, bro, you can't trust these girls, bro. You can't trust them, bro. What AMS say? What do you say? They're all sluts.
Yeah, well, everything a woman does in a relationship is for her happiness. Everything a man does in a relationship is for a woman's happiness, right?
Happy wife, happy life.
Right. So we get that term happy wife, happy life.
Yep. It's crazy. It's actually kind of fucked up, bro, when you think about it, bro. Because you don't give a fuck about the dude. Like I said, bro, they don't give a fuck about you. That's why I'm not marrying no girl, bro. No, bro. Ain't no point in marrying somebody that ain't gonna help, bro. No, bro. Why would I do that? If I were to do that, bro, you might as well get him your life, because you already giving half of your stuff away. Shoot, I saw a video of a dude, got married to this girl and had kids by her. She left, I think a couple months later, got divorced and stole that nigga house and the kids and his vehicle. And then that nigga came, I think he gave her the house, and she had took the kids, and he had got him and his friend had rented out like this thing, and they had they rented out this the stuff you use to destroy houses and build houses. They rented out like one of these cranes, I guess you call it. They cranes, and they use that to tore that house down. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to pay for that. I could be wrong, but if he don't, hey, if he right, if he did good, bro, and because if he wrong, bro, he gonna have to pay that money back. But if not, then it is what it is.
And so what
It is possible as a woman, I guess, to find a guy who's able to look after you and your kids so you don't have to work. But the reality is you need to be strategic about how you're going to actually get that guy to commit to you. You need to provide value in certain ways.
See, the thing about this is the M's. Simple. They always want to know where the nice guys at. They been in your DMs since they first laid eyes on you. You just never opened them or took a chance to even think about them. That don't mean go to them when they 30, 40 years later. Because we ain't in your DMs. They may still be there, but we probably done switched accounts like 4, 5 times. Because we trying to holler at all these other girls that don't even want to look at us. Yeah, I know, straight up. Yeah, I hate it right now. But I know. I shot some shots at girls too, myself. I did like a couple DMs, maybe 2 or 3. But I ain't really did them like that because I know they ain't going to respond anyway. So I just said I ain't going to do them. But when I did shoot with a DM, I instantly deleted it right away because I was like, she not going to respond. Never did. And that's why we don't. So it's like, guess what? That girl I did shoot to in the race, she had a kid with a dude. I shot at her. She did not have a dude. She had got a dude like a month later. Never responded to my DM. I don't know why I did, because she was gonna have a lot of other dudes in there shooting shots anyway. So that was dumb for me to do that. But I was a simp back then. I ain't know no better. So I shot my shot. And y'all gonna get someone be different from other people, so I made fun of. I try to call her ugly, because usually you gotta be different from other people. So I say you ugly. Send a little DM saying you ugly, because she gonna respond to that versus just saying you pretty. She'll be like, the fuck, nigga said I'm ugly. The fuck, who are you? So I figured she'll respond if I say that. So I said that, bitch didn't respond. So I was like, damn, did me dirty. So that's when I erased it. Then I did the simp shit, but she cute and all that shit. Never respond. So I was like, okay. So that's why I erased it. Come find out a month later, she had a dude, got pregnant by that nigga in less than a week, and nigga went to jail, and now she taking care of the kid. And I don't know if she is to this day, but she probably still taking care of that damn kid. And that nigga, I heard that nigga gonna be in there for about 6 years, for all I know. So she gonna have to find her a better male simp in her DMs. I'm going to help her take care of this kid. And the nigga gonna be taking care of the kid that ain't his. And he gonna be really hoping she ain't gonna never cheat on him. But at the end of the day, that baby daddy gonna come back 5-6 years later, gonna come up to her house and gonna dig her guts out till she motherfucking busts in front of his face, because he wanna take care of a kid that ain't his.
Like, it's a very,
20%.
like, if you want a guy that's over 6 foot, that's 15% of men. You want him to be cute, cut that in half. You want him to make money, cut that in half. It's a very small percentage of men that are sleeping with all the girls. Like, every girl has a guy in their friend zone that would treat them well, right, and they know would treat them well, and they know likes them. And it's like, we don't pick them. And then we're going to cry because the guy we picked is bad to us. But you could have picked the guy in the friend zone. Like, it's a
Straight facts, man. Straight up facts. She know what she talking about, bro. She know exactly what she talking about, bro. And like I just said earlier, they got them better male simps in your friends going, bro. Because all you doing is hurting the nice guys. You turning us to the bad boys, and then you gonna have a bunch of bad boys that ain't gonna want shit to do with you. That's how the dudes that are bad, how they became bad. They got hurt when they was a nice guy at a young age and became bad boys. And I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm still gonna get rejected. I'm focusing on myself too. But if I would have put myself out, like, nigga, bro, I'm still in school, bro. And there's girls that be like, bro, I know they like me, bro. Just like, I'm not trying to say just looking at you, they like you, bro. But nigga, they be looking at me a lot, bro. Like, I don't care what anybody say, bro. Looking at you more than one time in that classroom, that means something, bro. But I don't know if she really do like me, bro. But it definitely means something. That don't mean I'm gonna go say something to you, because I don't know what the fuck you doing. Then on top of that, you talk to a whole lot of dudes. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm not talking to you. Red flag.
Don't you think sexual liberation hurts women, though, in the end?
In what sense? What do you mean?
So, like, women that sleep with more people have higher rates of depression. They're more likely to be on antidepressant drugs, and the more people they sleep with, the less likely they are to have a happy marriage. So, basically, like, the more women are sleeping around, it's like a smaller percentage of men get to have sex with all the girls. And so it's like you're basically a side chick.
what's her name, Brittany Reiner or something like that. I don't know. It's that thought that made a book about us being a hoe or some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know who that bitch is, bro. I think that's her name, bro. She had fuck one of them basketball niggas and took $200K from him a month or some shit. I don't know. But y'all just be picking the most. Y'all be finding all types of stuff. I don't really fuck with social media like that, bro. But I only do it cause I don't really fuck. I don't I'm cool with. I only like watching stuff that benefit me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't like watching other stuff that ain't benefiting me. So I don't look at people doing all this unnecessary shit. I don't care about that. I don't even watch like other stuff like that. I just focus on my own shit, and then I watch stuff that benefit me, which is red pill stuff. Cause I'm trying to become a better self, a version of myself, and I ain't sipping over the nut. I'm not giving my energy to nothing that I don't deserve it. So I don't even be looking at this unnecessary stuff. But when I heard like, bro, side chicks, bro, she was a side piece, bro. Always been one, still is one. Her friends thought, I mean, it's just simple, bro. You corn hub, bro. Probably still do to this day. That's kind of tough. I ain't got nothing to say about that. But nothing about a friend. Not speaking on that because we all know they ain't gonna get married. But nigga, we all like to hit it though. Who don't want to hit it? Nigga, I'll hit it too, boy. But I'm not gonna marry you though. But I know I'm not gonna hit Reiner though. But I hit her friend. I hit the friend though. I ain't gonna try to crack them cheeks. But I dismantled the kitchen, lead the city. But I'm not marrying her though, cause she a corn star, so she be down with it anyway. That's why they put their body out there. I don't care what nobody say, cause if you wouldn't be down with it, you wouldn't be doing that. So don't try to sit here and say you don't, cause you put your body out there for a reason. Am I right or am I wrong? It's always out there anyway. You probably don't even like what I just said, but guess what? It is what it is. You don't even care.
Well, I think the issue is, I mean, typically, like if guys are accomplished in their career, they date younger women.
Yeah.
So it's like, but a lot of times a complaint I hear is like, even though they might have met that girl later, like they know she would have rejected them in her 20s.
Yeah.
And so it's the same concept as like the alpha widow, because the whole concept is she really wants the guys from her 20s. She's just settling and in her head, even though that's not settling, it's just her level. Well, I think the issue is, I mean, typically, I found more that what girls will do is the guy will be broad and say, oh, I'm looking, you know, he might not say specifically what he's looking for, but if you say, are you looking for a relationship specifically, like they usually tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yes or no.
They do.
I found more that what girls will do is the guy will be broad and say, oh, I'm looking, you know, he might not say specifically what he's looking for, but if you say, are you looking for a relationship specifically, like they
So sometimes it's like, I'll be real, sometimes you want to hear these lies because it's like, girls will say that sometimes, I don't want to sleep with someone unless I'm in a relationship, so you don't feel like a fuck or whatever word. But then it's like, this is a fake relationship. This is just for your...
Alright, this is the last one. Man, don't listen to what they say, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't, bruh. They don't know what they want, bruh. Because if they did, they wouldn't be having babies with people that ain't going to take care of the kid in the first place. They don't know what they want, bruh. It's just straight facts, bro. You're just going to have to deal with that and move on, bruh. Well, you never take advice from a woman because she don't tell you the truth. She tell you what she feel at that moment. This shit ain't going to help you. Fuck, I look like going up to a girl saying you pretty and then talking about something, do you want to hang out? Man, she gonna look at me like I'm retarded and gonna walk off. She probably not even gonna say nothing to you because you just said the most goofy ass shit. Like, what, bro? No, bro. Don't say no goofy shit like that, bro. What Steph is Cole say? You a simp! And don't forget to like and subscribe, bro. And go subscribe to this dude right here because he makes some good game videos right here, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what that is, just don't do it though. And Mr. Beast, what's up, Mr. Beast? Yeah, I want to be in his video one day. Probably never will do, but I do want to be in one of his videos.
Your peace of mind.
Bye bye.